Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft War. Now, before all the comments flood in saying where is the face cam, I cannot see your face. Well, to my surprise, I'm glad that you might miss my face. I thought people would be like glad, like whoo, thank God his ugly face is gone. But anyway, my face cam is currently kind of broken right now. It's very broken. I'm gonna get it fixed. It shouldn't take too long, but I didn't have time to fix it up before I started recording right now, because I just basically wanted to get into recording instead of fixing a webcam. I think that makes sense. But anyway guys, welcome to Minecraft War. If you enjoy this show, go down below, slap that like button. The more likes I see and the more I know to keep this content going out as much as I possibly can. This is not a daily show. I'm just at the moment getting it out quite a lot. And also the link to the mod is down below, and also there is a server link to MCProHosting, who sponsors this server, where you can get 25% off your first purchase on a server if you want to play this with friends. So that's up to you, but the mods are down below. But today guys, we are moving base. Now, I'm the only one being transported, or basically I'm the only one moving base. The reason for that is because at the moment Captain A Gaming knows exactly where I'm living. He knows I'm not living in my old base which I built. He knows I'm taking refuge in I Steal Your Head's base. He knows that 100%, and that has caused this base to be attacked quite a lot, and to have like basically it's happened quite a few times. Sadly I wasn't recording, but like people have just walked out past those like forest walls there, and people have just been assassinated. So this base ain't safe, and this base is completely compromised. So what I mean is, if we want to get anything ready for war, they can basically spy in on us. All they have to do is fly over, and they can spy in on us. So I'm going to move base so they don't know where I'm exactly living, because I am the main target here. So this base is obviously still going to belong to I Steal Your Head. He's still going to be living here. Most of the crew are still going to be living here. But it's really just a dummy base. The enemies solely think that we live here. But really, I'm going to be living somewhere else. And basically, we're going to be moving to the Spawn Squad's Air Force base. It's absolutely amazing. And I don't think they're going to suspect me living there. Now, I know you might be saying, but you're making this video. Well, hopefully they won't watch the video. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, we are going to fly off and head to the new base. And I'm going to show you this amazing base. And this is where we're going to be maybe until the war is ended, or until the big fight at episode 50. Because I've said to Captain, I said episode 50, it's going down. There's no plans. He said, like, what are you going to try? What are you going to try to do? I just said, we're going to try to take you down. So episode 50 could be a big episode. I don't know what's going to be going down. I'm just going to be trying to take him out and trying to see if I can end the war, or even cripple them so much that it puts a bit of a pause on the war. I'm really hoping that happens. So anyway guys, welcome to our new home. Until hopefully this war is ended, then we're either going to be moving back to our old home or building a new home completely. I think when this war is over, or if we can get a pause in this war, I'm moving out very far, and I'm going to have no neighbors, because an absolutely deadly mod is going to be added on episode 51, and I don't want to be living close to anyone. I want my base definitely far away, and I want to control land all around it. I want to be away from everyone, because like I said, it's gonna be freaking deadly. And most of you, I don't know if I've already announced it, but most of you have it dead on what it's going to be. You know exactly what it's going to be, and for those people, you know how deadly it's gonna be. But anyway guys, welcome to the Spawn Squad's Air Force base. This base is run by X-Sword Gamer and a few of his friends. It is built amazingly. Now, before you say, hey, that's not fair, you just claimed their base and said it's their Air Force base. They actually donated their base to be the Spawn Squad Air Force base, and they have definitely earned the right to have this as the main like base where we have all our helicopters and planes. So like I said, most of all our helicopters and the planes are here. Like, this is where they are. Maybe not all out, but they're all in chests. And then we have a secret underground tank facility as well. So basically, we're spread out everywhere. And Captain, there's no way Captain can keep up with that. It's not possible. he's basically against the whole server. But this is absolutely amazing. They've even got a map, and it just shows you, right? That is right there. I know it's only loading in, but that is actually I Steal Your Head's base. The tippy top of it. That is his base. So we're actually fairly close. But see, the thing is, Captain doesn't really know what's going on. He doesn't really know who's really part of Spawn Squad that much. But take a look at this. It ain't just a runway. He's got an absolute huge helicopter landing pad area where so many helicopters can land. I believe all these helicopters right here, every single one of these are armed and actually ready to go. So we could take them off right now and go bomb someone or defend the base if needs to be. But I'm pretty sure when we're like heading out for war, this is the place where we'll all be meeting up and deploying from, because it's just big enough to fit loads of helicopters and to get ready. But now, this is actually new, which this is not my first time being here, but this is new. Like, this is actually a day new. Did they dig this out in a day? It's not fully done, but I'm assuming what they're going to have here is either they're going to hold maybe tanks down here, which maybe they took my advice, and I'll show you what I mean later on. So at the moment, Captain doesn't know about this, but it is only a matter of time until Captain does. And I said to them, I basically was straight up and honest with them. I said, we have absolute zero defense. If at the end of the day, if Captain wants to attack this, he's not going to come on foot. He's going to come by air. And if he comes by air, he can start destroying all our vehicles if he so needs to. Or most of them anyway. Some of them are in chests, obviously. But he can start destroying them. So I said, we need to be armed. We need to be ready. Like, yeah, if they attack us, we're going to get destroyed anyway. Or we're like, you know, there is going to be destruction. We can't stop that. But for a Air Force base, we have no AA guns, or basically we have nothing protecting the skies at all. Absolutely nothing. So I've said to them, we need to get some drone deployers up, randomly placed around in chests around the base. So if we start getting attacked, we can start firing those into the sky and they start taking out planes. They should do the job no matter what. And we should have a facility where we can actually, because we're actually making loads of tanks, so we might as well transport some tanks around the map in different locations for defense purposes. But I said we should have a location where we can have tanks deep underground that when we get attacked, we can start driving them out and obviously use the tanks to defend the base, pretty much. So that seems like they've taken that into consideration. So that's obviously a very, very good thing. I just think no matter what, unless Captain gets a ton more allies or 100 more members in his army, there's no way he's going to win this. Now, he is, in fairness, staying strong. Very strong, because he hasn't cracked under the pressure. Now, obviously, that last fight we had where we actually won, that has probably shown that we have got a lot better since the beginning. He was definitely on top and there was no getting past him. But I think now he is definitely in over his head. So either the war is going to end on episode 50, or one of us is going to get so crippled that something's going to happen. Or basically, we're going to get so crippled that we can't fight on. But I even said up here, we should have drone deployers placed up here. Even normal AA guns would actually be perfect up here, actually. Because it had the right angle for it and everything. So even some AA guns, but the AA guns aren't the best because they're a bit glitchy and they're you can easily destroy them. But yeah, just quickly, I want to get some feedback. So after this war, I want to basically move quite far away if possible, maybe have a road system into spawn and out of spawn so we can travel back and forth. But I basically want to capture some land. Like at the moment, no one really owns any land. You can be hostile as you want, but no one really owns land. Like someone could build right next to us if they really want to, right here. But I'm going to build like a huge border. I just want your tips on how you think I should make the border. Do you think I should line out? Or do you think I should build like a wall or something that classifies that this is my land? I just wanted to ask that question, that was all. Okay, so we're coming up to Captain's base. Now, I want to do a bit of scouting because now Captain knows episode 50, something is going down. Now, you might be like, why did you warn him? Because at the end of this is a YouTube show. People need to know what we're doing. Otherwise, they just won't be online. And what would be the fun in that if they weren't online? It'd be just anticlimactic. So I've given him a warning. And in fairness, he would give me a warning if something like this is... I want this to be big. Now, I don't want to overhype it, because it could be terrible. Who knows what could happen? And we could end up losing. But at the end of the day, if we do actually end up losing, that might make some interesting things to come. But I've just noticed, okay, I've just lined up here, and I've noticed that they have extended this road a little bit. That's kind of interesting and kind of scary because, let me show you. If they keep extending this road, they're going to find our old attack base, which I was planning to use for the next attack, because on episode 50, I at least want to get the first attack off on them. Now, they definitely will retaliate if we don't do it right, but if we have a successful first attack, they will be weak. They will not be able to strike again. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But is this, like, this is kind of deadly because this is where our base is. Okay, I'm going to leave the bike out here for a second. Okay, all people care about is if the fridge is still intact. Okay, the fridge is still here. So, I'm kind of scared because if they keep building the road straight, they will actually tunnel into our secret attack base. Now, good news, it definitely looks like it has not been found, which is actually, I'm shocked. Is our stuff still here? We still have yes. We still have quite a bit of stuff. Now, you might be like, why did you keep the stuff here? Because the war isn't over. You know what I mean? The war is not over at all. In less than a week's time, we could be back here attacking. So that's why I left this all here. But good, this hasn't been found. But now, some of Captain's team is online. I just want to do a bit of scouting because Captain has known about something going on for a day now. So I want to make sure that when I head to his base, I hopefully know everything that's going on. So today is a bit of a showing off the base and a little bit of scouting. Now, you might be like, you're not really scouting if you're heading straight for his base. But look, if we get spotted, we'll turn around, we'll drive away. But hopefully, they're off and about doing things or they're just down in their vault base because we won't be going down there. But I just want to make sure that they're not placing any landmines down. Even though if there was a landmine now, I'd probably drive into it. But look, at least we found it before episode 50. But I just want to see if they're up to anything, if they changed anything. Maybe, I wonder if they've actually repaired their farm base. Okay, we got a bit of damage there on the bridge. Something went down there. But to me, the bridge is still fine. And actually, you know, I know on episode 50 we destroyed, or on episode 30 I think it was, we destroyed the bridge. I think we're going to be keeping that intact because I think we're just going to have tons and tons of tanks coming up this drive, because tanks aren't the best thing in the world, but they do offer a bit of armor, and we could basically just drive them all up. So as we're driving up, we don't get, you know, shot at or damaged that much, put it that way. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna, I don't see any of them right now. If I get shot at, I get shot at. But I'm just gonna reverse the bike and just put it facing down because it's a straight road. So if I just jump straight back on the bike, I should be safe. But my plan is, I'm gonna give some sneaky peeky plans. And hopefully, I respect Captain if you are watching this, you know what I mean? Or if any Captain's team, please click off. I would respect that very much. But basically the plan is, we're at the moment, we're making tons and tons of tanks. What I want to do is I want everyone that we have, maybe, hopefully, coming up here in a line of tanks. Now, the first tank will probably get taken out, but they won't be able to take every single tank out unless they destroy their own bridge, which if they do take out the bridge, we'll just get out of the tanks and start walking. But at least as we're pushing up here in tanks, they won't start shooting us, or they'll be able to shoot us, but we won't get hurt. The tank will take damage. Because on episode 50, I want no messing about. I just basically want to overrun them. I want, like, we should have more members in them. I want to overrun them. And that's it. Okay. So I'm just basically taking a look around here and just seeing, they got flags up. I'm just taking a look around here to see if they've done anything, if they maybe focused on anything. But, like, you know, who knows? They could be completely moving base. If they know, well, they should know that everyone's against them. People have made that very clear. Like, they could be moving base. Oh my god, look at the amount of cows they have. But if I was them, I would move base and I would disappear off the grid for a very long time. I would try move base and then attack. Because then, obviously, if they move base and start attacking us, technically, we wouldn't know where they live and we wouldn't be able to destroy them. But now we know where they live. And we know, I don't think there's anyone down there at the moment. We know there's a vault down below with all their stuff, which is absolutely loaded with stuff, might I say. But it looks like nothing has changed. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I have no idea. The thing is, you just don't know what Captain's gonna do. Captain's gonna have a plan. But see, he, from what I know, doesn't know that we know the entrance into his vault. So if he's going off that game, then we are good. But I bet he knows that we know. Now, guys, if any of you have any cool ideas, please let me know. If you have any cool attack plans, that would be awesome. I'm looking now. Imagine if we just all landed on the top, or a squad of people landed on the top and basically distracted them like mad and tried to stay up there. That's a good idea as well, but it looks like they've made no defenses yet, anyway. But we will keep an eye. But I'll say this. We're lucky to even be here without being shot at right now. I'm telling you, in a few days, we're going to have to do flyovers as the war day is coming up. We're gonna have to do flyovers. Just make sure nothing is changing. Keep an eye on literally everything. So maybe every episode from now on, we will have to keep an eye on that base. I bet you any money nothing will change, but we need to see if they start preparing for war. That's all. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head out. Not everyone knows about the war is going on, so I'm going to start recruiting people, getting the game plan in place, and just seeing how many people can actually get to fight this war. We have a lot of people in our team. Some of them don't all want to fight, though. They just want to be protected, and that's understandable. So I guess soon we're actually going to find out how many people are actually going to be fighting with us. I hope it's a lot more than Captain, because I have said to Captain that I can definitely beat him. So if I don't beat him, this is going to be so bad. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.